As you can see from the title of the video, the best throttle just got even better. This is the throttle I already have on my Ultra B, which I will not be replacing today because now it's time for an upgrade for my Talaria. And here that I have on my left hand is the all new Pro throttle. So it has 50-degree ultra short rotation. So when you're on the throttle, you don't have to twist your wrist as much as most of the other throttles. Whoa. So here's a nylon piece that I don't know exactly where this goes. And these are the tools that it comes so you can install the throttle yourself. I believe this is an extra nylon tube so you can put inside of your throttle in case the other one breaks. So put that here. Actually, I'll put that aside. And here they have a sticker from them. Important Talaria note: for installing onto the Talaria harness, you need to trim back the plastic sheath on the controller side wire flush to the face of the green connector so that the plug will fully seat. Otherwise, you'll get a error 37 code, which that is for the stock Talaria. It might be different with the EBMX controller, which I will let you know in a few seconds. And here they recommend you get a set of bar ends so you don't mess up the throttle and you keep it a lot longer. Here's another sticker which I really like. It comes with an extra sticker. I really like this, and you can see the throttle right here on the button. Here's the manual, which I really like the manuals. I still have the other one. Whoa. Specifications, installation, adjusting the start point. No way. The FX throttle is the first throttle to ever allow for a mechanical adjustment of the starting voltage, which is a dead zone on stock controllers. This adjustment is only for stock controllers and is not used for aftermarket controllers that can calibrate the throttle using an app. For aftermarket controllers, leave the set screw as is from the factory. So I'm guessing right here you can set the dead zone if you have a stock bike. So say you're on a Soron Light BX or something and you have a huge amount of dead zone, you could fix that with this throttle. This is the screw specifications if you want to do a replacement or anything. These are the wiring for the input. Replacing the Teflon ring. Now it's time to get a look at this throttle. Whoa. Jeez, and it says Pro on the top. It comes with, yo, no way. Like, it comes with titanium screws. It comes with titanium screws. That's sick. And I believe this is the dead zone adjustment. Holy, I love how it looks like a bunch of diamonds on it. Huge difference. That is a huge difference from the other throttle that they have. This looks beautiful. Man. This looks insane. You can see all the diamonds, well, triangles that are on it. FX. It says Pro right here. Now it's just time to go ahead and install this. Let's go. Right here I have the Allens that come with the throttle when you get it. And here I have a 4mm Allen key, which I don't know if that's the same size, which it might be, but I always like to have extra tools just in case. And I'm going to go here and I'm going to loosen the screws that are on the throttle, the stock throttle, which if you already know, the Talaria stock throttle is decent, but honestly it won't hold up. I went through about, I want to say about 7 of these throttles because of how bad these are built, and the quality is insanely bad. Right here I have a cover for them. I'm just going to go here and boom, right off. Look at these. It looks crazy. Here, I'll just take this off. What is all that? Now that I have the stock throttle off, just go ahead and throw it like, you could just go ahead and throw it like that. And you could get your tools, I want to say it's probably this one. You go and loosen these screws that are on the bottom. And I don't know, let's go ahead and just loosen these screws too, just in case I do need them off. Yeah, a little bit of wiggle in here. And I'm just going to slide it on nice and softly. You can see that Teflon ring going right there to the end, and you're going to want to go on the bottom and slightly tighten these. Just tighten them lightly, you don't tighten them all the way yet. And then you flip it over, and you could try to look under, but I'm just going to feel, oh whoops, I need to reline this up. You don't want this to be lining up with the edge, because say if you drop your bike, it will mess, I don't know if it will mess up, but it will for sure scratch the side of the throttle, and you don't want that because it might hurt your hands. And just tighten these up nice and good. Oh my god, this looks insane on it. Look from like a far point of view, dude. This feels crazy. Now it's just time to take the grip off my old throttle and put it on this one. Okay, and now once you have it off, you can just throw that throttle to the side. And you want to get your air compressor, or you could use zip ties, but I like using an air compressor because it's a lot more simple. And I'm going to line this up, go to the other side, and actually I'm going to try to get it like this. And then go here, have it here. You're just gonna stick it through. And it expands and goes, falls right. And just like that, your new throttle is now installed. No problems at all. It's that easy. And you have a brand new throttle on that's super strong. This feels so extremely smooth. I am so happy. Now I just have to go and plug in the connectors and do some calibrating in the app. Okay, I actually forgot that I need to tighten these screws on these sides, so I might be able to just go in like that. You don't want to tighten it too hard. You can if you want to, but I don't like tightening too much because I don't want to mess up the threads. And like that. And it's on really nice and sturdy. Now it's time to finally put on the connectors. And here, so line it up. Okay, so now it is completely cut down. You want to cut it as far as you can going back, and then you just go ahead and connect. And then you just go ahead and connect these in. Make sure it doesn't twist. And then you can wrap everything back up. It actually gives me some extra length with the like right here, because the old throttle, I kept on having issues with it, like wanting to stretch out all the way on me. So I'll just fully insert it like this. And before I do anything else, I want to be able to start my bike, go on the phone, and calibrate the throttle, which is what I'm going to do right now. Throttle voltage. And you hold it, and you just keep on going back and forth. Let go, all the way on. Let go, all the way on. Let go, all the way on. And it shows the minimum max, and you save that, and then you are ready to start ripping. I'm going to do a small little tiny drive right now to see exactly how it feels. Whoa. And it feels really good. What I'll say right off the rip is extremely smooth, and it's touchy just like how I like it. That is really good. Alrighty, gang. We are Elsinore. We're like halfway through the track right now. Forgot to start the camera, but I deleted a bunch of footage, so now I'm able to record again. Big ol' rock. Holy frick, holy frick. Whew. Hopefully my swing arm didn't snap. Holy shit. Really smooth right now. Sounds like a turkey. Ah, that was one of the laziest scrubs I've ever done.
scary on this. I feel like I could clear it if I like give full throttle, but at the same time, if I case, I just go all over the place. Okay, time for me to get off. So it starts to lose power to limit itself, and then it just fully shuts off. Because I mean, when I go and look at it, the rear wheel, dude, that's butter. That's exactly what you'd want. But the battery's been giving me a lot of issues. So I'm just gonna chill on it. And I think what I'm gonna do is I might even just go ahead and just take a few phase amps off of it, because I feel like it's just too much for it. It just keeps limiting itself, and it just goes straight to like a word off point. So I'm gonna just put the bike back, let it cool off, let it cool off, and then go in the Ultra V maybe later on, or cycle back. I did good.